Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to you. Today I'm going to be doing the monthly reads for July 2020, and as you can see from the intro, this month my theme is about dreams. Okay, because obviously dreams can play a big part in our lives and we all dream, and obviously sometimes we cannot remember our dreams and other times we can wake up and we can remember them quite vividly. So yeah, we've all been there, dead asleep, caught up in the middle of a dream that feels so real that sometimes you actually think that you've actually experienced it even after waking. But 9 times out of 10, we just remember little snippets of it. Okay, so what are dreams? Strictly speaking, dreams are images and imagery, thoughts, sounds and voices, and subjective sensations experienced when we are asleep. This can include people you know, people you've never met, places you've been and places you've never heard of. Sometimes they're as mundane as recalling events that have happened earlier on in the day. They can also be your deepest and darkest fears and secrets and most private fantasies. Okay, there's just no limit to what the mind can experience during a dream, and really no rhyme or reason to what you end up dreaming about. Okay, so we hear about reoccurring dreams. I've had reoccurring dreams in my younger age, but I also feel dreams are quite spiritual. They're here to bring signs and symbols and warnings to us as well. And also I've had experiences of deja vu. I've actually dreamt myself in a situation, okay, and then sort of 2 months down the line I've had that deja vu situation thinking I've dreamt this. So this is why I have gone with the theme of the dream oracles this month, just to pull a card out of the dream oracle deck which I purchased recently, just to see what may be an indicator to look out for, or what you may be dreaming of or seeing, okay, even in wake state, that they are trying to get messages through to you. So that is going to be the theme for July 2020. I am now going to be reading for the lovely Leos. So Leo, the oracle card, the dream oracle card that came out for you was this one here. So I am going to just read what the interpretation would be if it was to sort of explain what the dream relates to. So it could be a dream that you've had previously, or it might be something that may occur over the next couple of months. So I'm just going to read you the card first, and then I'll give you my interpretation of how it fits in as I feel in the July 2020 reads. So it says here, books, writing, words. Books in a dream may symbolise a search for knowledge. If lots of books appear, perhaps you're letting details obscure the bigger picture, or being abstract or theatrical, when you'd do better to be practical. If you're reading a book, you may be on a quest for personal development. If the subject of a book is apparent, it's likely to be significant as a warning or encouragement related to that theme. For example, a travel guide could reflect an urge to see more of the world or get away from home, or a fear of losing your way. If you're searching for a book, this can indicate over-reliance on others' opinions. If your writing or writing materials are apparent, again the dream may be urging you to come to your own conclusions. Specific words written down or in print usually require self-analysis before the meaning dawns on you. Look out for ambiguities. Okay, so how I interpreted this for you, I just felt there were some Leos that had their heads down in books, researching either things to do with illness. Okay, it could be that you've also been studying, over the last 12 months, where you're studying to get into higher education, to get qualifications, to better yourself. Okay, I also thought that it was knowledge in general, brushing up skills that you may need to get yourself back in the workplace as well for some of my Leos. And also I also looked at the card as saying there's some issues around some of my Leos at the moment where you've got to take important note of the small print. So you could be looking to buy a house at the moment or in the near future, and it's saying get your searches done correctly, because I just feel that there may be something around this house or plot of land or what. I just feel some kind of purchase here, okay, on a dwelling type of stance, where it's saying be careful, look at the small print, make sure you read the searches, because something could come up that may be a stumbling block if that's the case. Because I did feel like I was picking up with some Leos out there who were sort of wanting to invest in purchasing some kind of land, okay, to maybe self-build. So it's just saying here, make sure you get your searches done, and that's why I feel that card had come out as well. So I got quite a few little bit of aspects there going on with why this dream oracle has come out for you in the July reading. The next card that came out for you, Leo, was this one, and it says breadcrumbs of bliss, heed your pleasure principle. But when I looked at this, I just felt I looked at the green here again on the healing sense, and it was as though the universe is watching your back and trying to give you healing. Because when I looked at this, it was like some of you were researching. Now, it might not be for you. It could be that there's a family member who is suffering some kind of an illness, and you have been desperately trying to research a different therapy, as in like a holistic therapy, where it could aid with the healing, okay? That's not going to resonate with all of you, but I did feel that there was some of my Leos out there who'd got the books open and trying to search for an alternative medicine that could help a loved one, okay? I also looked at breadcrumbs of bliss as in be thankful, okay? Be thankful for small mercies, that be thankful for the blessings that you have got around you. I just feel that the Leos that I was picking up with, okay, instead of dwelling on the negativity and the things that they struggle with on a day-to-day basis, it was like saying, well, actually, you know, I could be a lot worse off. There is people who are a lot worse off than I am. And it was like literally sitting and appreciating what you had got around you and will have around you in the month of July. Okay, so that was quite a poignant card there, that I just felt that there was gratitude, like you was giving gratitude to the universe to say you understood that they were trying to help you and assist you. So the next card that came out was Dream Sanctuary, and it says attend to the simple things, okay? Because I thought when I looked at this card, it was like a momentum, like here, the energy. And I just thought you were caught up in the bigger issues, okay? Worrying about the bigger things that could literally look after themselves. And it's saying here, when it says attend to the simple things, then I felt like some of you were neglecting yourself while you are sort of using your energies, okay, to run ragged really for your family members or family, or you know, if it's your work ethic, okay, where I thought that you were just literally piling in your energy into those aspects. It was saying, hang on a minute, you need to attend to the simple things, because I felt like you've got dreams and ambitions, okay, of what you want to do, but it's as though you've put the brakes on, like you've pulled the handbrake on sharp, and it's like to say, well, you know, I better look after my family, and I better, you know, be doing the overtime so I can get the money to come in and everything else. But what I want to say was, I want you to dream big, okay? Even though it says attend to the simple things, okay? It's about dreaming big, and don't see yourself in lack, Leo. A lot of you have got a lot of skills at your fingertips that you are not aware of, that you could literally sit pretty and make money from, okay? The Dream Sanctuary is your inner calling, your inner purpose. Some of you do sit there and you just dream away thinking, you know, I could do that, I could, you know, but you haven't, you sort of dream about it, but you're not putting it into practice. So I do want to say to you, your challenge for July is, okay, you've got all these dreams and you've got all these aspirations, and I want to say you've got to start to attend to the smaller things. Well, the simple things it says on that card, doesn't it? But I just say you need to attend to the fact that you've got to get out of the dream state and start to make these things happen. It's like baby steps, okay? You take baby steps to then bring these ideas into fruition. So, and it's like breadcrumbs of bliss, okay? It's as though the universe is giving you some signs, some synchronicities to say, look, we're trying to give you signs here to say, these dreams and ambitions, you can, if you take the tiny steps, okay, to bring this into action. It's as though some of you go, nah, I couldn't do it, it's too much effort, it takes too much, nah, I wouldn't be able to. And it's just saying to you, no. Because if you look at this card here, it's like the person's looking out, okay, looking out at a future prospect. And that's where I feel the breadcrumb of bliss is to say, yeah, you are grateful, okay, of your surroundings, but I do feel some of my Leos out there, it could be more, okay? So you just need to have that faith and start to, you know, get out of the dream state and make this reality happen. Because the next card that came out for you was this one. And it's the 10 of, and the alchemical sign is Earth. But I love this card because it was as though the mask that you've been wearing, Leo, you feel safe. I felt like there was somebody around you that you've been confiding in. It's as though you can literally tell this person your personal and private feelings, okay? So you let your guard down around this person. I do feel that if this person hasn't come in yet, there's going to be somebody where you feel you are, relaxed around, and you can literally pour your heart out to them because the mask falls away. Okay, that's not going to resonate with everybody, but this is what I was feeling on the Leo energy. I felt some of you had hidden yourself as well, okay, away from society in general. I know we've had everything that's gone on with lockdown, but I'm just saying, even that, if that wasn't there, this is how your energy has been. You're quite happy to hide behind the cloaks that you wear, okay, in the metaphorical sense. You are quite happy just to blend into the background. But I want to say, July, this is a change. There's inner growth here, okay, inner confidence as well. And you let your guard down, Leo. You let your guard down, but I do feel it's around a certain person where there's a trust bond being built here, where you can literally let your guard down. And also it ties in with the knowledge and the books and the research, okay? So where I feel some of you felt you were worthless, because I want to say that now, I just feel I'm picking up with some of the Leos here who thought you were looked upon as they'll never amount to anything, okay? Some of you out there. And it was like to say, you know what, I'll prove you wrong. And you've worked your ass off to gain the qualifications that you need to say, look at me now, okay? This isn't me anymore. I can't even recognise who I am. So that was another key aspect that I had, Leo. So I am going to just grab hold of the cards and then we'll have a look what else comes out for you for this month. Okay. But I think you're recognising the change, and I think you're not falling back in the old patterns that you were so used to. So July, I do feel, is a big shift for you, Leo. Okay. And with the health as well, I just feel, you've got more energy, and like the emotional side of you're leaving behind. It's like, and I want to say anger as well, because I've got this red here. I just feel anger and frustration. So I feel you're leaving that behind and you literally moving into a new phase. So we have here the Hierophant, and this is depicting yourself. Okay, this is like if the universe could take a photograph of you, this would be you. It's as though you're sitting at your station, your desk, okay, thinking, you know, in this dream sanctuary, I could do this and one thing and another. But it's saying simple things. Prepare the simple things that you need on your altar, on your desk, whatever, okay? You have the knowledge and the wisdom here to literally start something snowballing for you, okay? And as I said, it could be the study that you've put in place where it can literally give you the skills to sit there now at an interview and be grounded and, you know, give a solid interview to get a job that you've had a passion and a dream about. So that is another really, really good card. And number 5 always symbolises to me change, okay? I'm going back to this Dream Sanctuary card here, and if we can see the number 8 on that, that is where I feel some of you have been stuck in this Dream Sanctuary of, as I said, you know, oh, I could do this, I could do this, and then you've just gone, oh, and just been going around tracing this pattern. But it's saying you're stepping out of this, okay? The mask is going to drop here, the confidence is going to come in, and you have all the skills and abilities from the knowledge that you've gained to sit there and, you know, give a good interview and also give the information that is needed. As I said at the start, it could be you've had to research on a health issue, okay? And it's like to say, you know what items you need to assist and help that on an alternative therapy. And it's like you get those things in place, okay? So that is a really, really positive card. So let's just have a shuffle and have a look what else we've got for you, Leo. Okay, let's have a look. Some of you are definitely going to be signing contracts as well with a Hierophant there, because I always look at the quill in this card and the inkwell, and it's like to say you're sitting, and as I said, for some of you, I felt you needed to look at the small print on something before you actually sign on the dotted line. So just to be mindful on that as well. So let's have a look what else we've got. And we have Treasure Island, okay? So you are being moved towards this dream aspect here, this purpose that you feel that you were put on this third dimensional planet to do, okay? And you're coming out of the emotional waters, because I just feel some of you have, you know, been suffering emotionally. And I also want to say, it's like the universe is, you know, giving you the love and guidance here to bring to you your own fortunes, okay? You've got all the skills and abilities, Leo, whoever I'm picking up with here, from the knowledge you've gained. You have got a treasure chest now that you're carrying that can open up like a Pandora's box and allow you, okay, to seek new shores, okay? It's like the metaphorical message here is that you are the turtle. Yes, you've been a slow plodder, okay, but you've been methodical in what you've been doing to gain those skills and abilities to literally open up this Pandora's box now of your skills and abilities to get out there and do what you want to do. So that is a really, really lovely card. So I'm just going to pull another one out for you, okay? I'll just get one more out on this pack for you. So this is a really positive read for you, Leo, for July. So, okay, oh wow. And look, it just speaks volumes, doesn't it? Regeneration. This is you regenerating yourself. As I said, you have changed in who you are. You're no longer this shy, wouldn't say boo to a goose type of person. You've got the confidence back, okay, going into July. And it's just saying things around you are this regeneration. And I do feel that, yeah, you know, you may have had to gone through some hardship and some health issues. But now with the regeneration in, it's just saying the energy is coming back to you. The new growth is here. We've got 4 and 6, which adds to a 10. So that's a completion that you've gone through. And it's a brand new cycle that's coming in. So honestly, I do feel that this is a really, really sound reading for you, Leo, okay? And you have put the hard work in as well. And like I say, some days you've been at rock bottom and you've thought, I can't do this. And you've gone back in that dream state again, okay? And it's like one of you, like it's the dark shadow side of you is saying, well, no, you couldn't possibly do it. But then you're struggling with the light side of you because, you know, you do want to follow your ambitions. And it's saying here, it is going to start coming in as we go into the month of July. So let's have a look what your animal spirit card is. What is the animal spirit card, please, for my lovely Leos? Okay. And we have, and I'm sure you had this last month, you know. I'm really sure that you had the beaver energy come out for you. So it's just saying you're still there. Look, you're still taking the energy of the beaver. You're working as hard as you can. You're working your socks off, trying to prove a point, okay? And it's the alchemical sign here of Earth. And it's just saying you are, you know, trying to build a firm foundation for yourself and your family, or, you know what I mean, you or your partner or whatever on that stance, just to say that you are working hard to give yourself some stability as well, Leo, because it's saying about stability. I do feel as well for some of the Leos that there could be some family members, as I said, because I've had the house moves. It could be, you know, some of your sons or daughters may be wanting to move, okay? So you are trying to help them as well. You'll have to sort of assist them, and they'll need help just to, you know, get their plans in place. So it's not all about yourself either this month in July. As I said, some of you could be researching on health issues for a loved one, and just to be mindful that you could be helping and assisting your sons and daughters, okay, or close family members who are trying to, I feel like they're moving to do a new job aspect as well. So what I'm going to do now is grab the journal, because when I did my themed reading last month, I had the mermaid journal. This month I have this journal here called mindfulness. So I'm going to do what I did last time and just thumb through it and just think of where I feel I want to stop for you, okay, my lovely Leos. Okay, let's have a look where I feel I want to stop for you. And I feel like I want to stop there, so I'm just going to open this up. Oh wow, wow, look at the artwork here. Okay, beautiful artwork. I'm going to go with this page first, okay? Look at the 4-leaf clovers. So your look is going to change, Leo, okay? And that'll be music to some of my Leo's ears out there. Your look is going to change. You are going to, as I said, break a repeated cycle. Can you see here we've got the 8. This is the 8 that was in that Dream Sanctuary card. And it's saying you are going to be putting in roots and firm foundations to grow your success, okay? So that's what I feel for some of you with that picture there. This picture here is you coming out, as in, and me saying that you coming out, it could be on a sexual thing here, as in your gender, okay? Some of you could be coming out and saying to your family, you know, this is me, okay? This is who I am. You need to accept me for who I am. So some of you could be coming out this month in July as well. And by doing that, it's like a relief for you, for people to realise, okay? So that is, you know, that's a lovely thing really, because I feel that some of you, in that sense, could have been hiding who you truly are behind this mask, okay? And it's like you go into July and you've got like your family or your nearest and dearest and say, look, this is me, okay, I'm coming out with this, you know, I'm not, yeah, okay, I might not, to you, it might not be normal to you, but it's normal to me. So I do feel for the first time in July, you can be your true essence in that sense as well. I just felt I had to put that in there. But on the general, I just feel as well, you just feel you've got this confidence. There's this air of confidence about you, and it's as though you want people to see you now for who you are. Because I said, didn't I felt some of you out there were looked upon as being worthless, as in you won't amount to anything, and you've got your head down and knuckle down and gained your skills and abilities, and it's as though you've come out and say, look at me now, and everything's blooming around you. Okay, and also I want to say we've got love here, down here, so and it's on an angel wing, so I do feel there's new romantic connections as well coming in for some of you in the month of July. So those pictures there are lovely. I am just going to turn the page over. Okay, oh, I've got another picture but I just wanted to read the words. But can you see, it's just saying here, oh man, I just feel quite emotional now when I look at this, because it's as though for the first time you can be proud to stand in your own power, Leo. And it's like there's a solid basis to you now, where I feel that some of you were a bit like a ship without a sail and didn't know really what you need to focus on. But it's like to say, hang on a minute, you're just shining for the true person you are. The love within is shining out, okay? And these waters here, where I feel that they were turbulent before, it's just calmness now, okay? And we've got the symbolisation of the fish here, and it's just saying, you no longer feel like you're a fish out of water. That's what I want to say. So that's beautiful. So here we've got, if you need a mission, let it be to love the world. This does not mean that you make no effort to help change things. It simply means that you do everything you do lovingly. Okay? So it's just saying here now, you do things for you. Okay? You start loving yourself for the person you are. That's a beautiful, beautiful reading, that is. So I'm just going to grab my poetry out, okay, just to finish this up, and I'll just tidy this back up a little bit. So I'll just put those back there a second. And for you, Leo, we had, let me get the page open. Right, July, it says, hours of effort and study to be at the top of your game. You'll soon be recognised as an asset. Things will no longer seem mundane. You are happy attending to the smaller things. Half a loaf is better than none. Breadcrumbs of bliss is all you need. Then the happiness has begun to creep slowly back in your world, confident to deal with any task. Your confidence will grow with abundance, so you can slowly remove your mask. Dreams of synchronicities will say deal with the smaller things, as the big things will be taken care of themselves. Let your heart sing. The initials K, N, W, B and T will be significant for you, along with the names Jonathan, Rachel, Harris, Florence, James and Sonia will too. And then at the end of this meditative poetry, it says here, there's a painting I saw some of you buying from a charity shop, okay? In a second-hand shop, you'll be drawn to a piece of artwork, a painting or something along those lines, but it'll be worth a lot more than what you paid for. So obviously this is not going to resonate with everybody, but I just feel you've either purchased it recently, or you'll be going into a charity shop or a second-hand shop and you will be drawn to a piece of artwork, but I see like a painting, and you'll pay peanuts for it, okay? And it will be worth a lot more money, okay? So that was what I wanted to put out for some of you. So I'll just go through the initials of K, N, W, B and T. Those are initials, first names or surname initials that could be significant around you in this month. And then the names Jonathan, Rachel, Harris, Florence, James and Sonia. Again, these could be people who are close to you here on the earth plane, or it could be anniversaries and remembrance for those in spirit. So that is what I got from my meditative poetry. So my lovely Leos, what I'm going to do now is dig deep, okay, into the lovely charms and see what comes out for you this month. Let's have a dig around. I want to dig really deep, okay? And we have the fairy, okay? We have the fairy with the wish here, the star, and the new moon. So basically, it's just saying you're going into a new phase and a wish is going to come true. And that wish for you, I feel, Leo, this month is going to be you gaining your confidence, okay? And I'm just trying to get the little fairy to stay. Oh no, I'll better hold her because she doesn't want to stay. But you can't see this wish that's coming in. So I feel like your universe has definitely got your back, Leo, in the month of July, okay? And there's a new phase coming in. So where I feel some of you have been fragile, like the fairy with the fairy wings, okay, and not wanting to take that leap of faith, I just want to say do it in the month of July because the universe has got your back, okay? So that is what I get for you, my lovely Leos. I hope you can take something away from that read this month, and I will look forward to reading to you next time. So take care. Bye then.